Hey, how's it going? And today I just wanted to do a quick video on direct blueprint communication. And I wanted to do this because I felt there needed to be some clarification about the difference between casting and direct blueprint communication. Casting does allow for communication between blueprints, but a check and conversion has to happen first. If that doesn't happen, if that's not successful, then there is no communication. With direct blueprint communication, there is no check or conversion required. And theoretically it shouldn't fail. I want to just give you an example. But before I do that, let me just go over one thing about direct blueprint communication. It does require a publicly exposed object variable, and it requires specification of which blueprint is being accessed. Now I know that sounds like a lot, that sounds like something maybe a nuclear scientist would say or something, but I just want to give you an example of this, a very simple example. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to create a blueprint class, and this is an actor, and I'm just going to call this BP underscore test, and I'll double click into it, and I'll go ahead and dock it up here. And all we're going to do in here is just create a simple variable, text variable. So I'm just going to call it text, and the type will be text. I'll go ahead and compile and save it. This does not have to be made public, and we can go ahead and put in something in here, hello world, and I'll compile and save. Now we go up here to blueprint class, and we're going to go to actor, and we're going to name this BP print string. So anyway, we're going to double click on this, and now what we're going to do is the most important part, and this is what allows the communication to happen, is we need a publicly exposed object variable. So that's what we have to create here. So we're going to go here and we're going to create we're going to name it BP reference, and it is to this blueprint over here. So what I'll do is I'll go to object, but I can just search for it and just search for BP test right here. Oops. I want to make sure that it's set to object reference. Okay. And then this is the most important part, it needs to be publicly exposed. So then we compile and save. Now I'm going to go over to the event graph. I'm going to get rid of these, and then I'm going to drag this onto the scene and get reference. And then we should be able to access the variable that's inside, the text variable. So I'll say get text. And then here I'm just going to go print string. And then we're going to go ahead and just plug this into here. And then I'll go ahead and I'll make the duration like 20 seconds so it doesn't just fly off the screen real fast. And I'll go compile and save. These are classes, so when we drag them onto the scene, they'll become instances. So I'll drag that on there, it'll create an instance of that, and I'll drag this one on and it'll create an instance of it. Now if I hit play, we don't see anything. And the reason why we're going to get an error is because we didn't specify which blueprint we're trying to talk to. So if I go on the blueprint print string, BP print string, I can dismiss this. You'll see where it says default BP reference. It just wants to know what blueprint are you trying to talk to, and it's right there. And then now if I hit play, you'll see we get our message, hello world. And so this is just a simple example of what direct blueprint communication is. So I hope you found it helpful. Take care and have a great day.